Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today I want to share some of my favorite books that I never get tired of reading. Before we delve into my favorite book, I would like to introduce one or two things about myself. My name is Siti Nur Haniza binti Roslan, 17 years of age. I represent SMK TERUSAN Sugut. At this school, I became the supervisor of a textbook loan scheme. To make the most of my time, I always attend activities like photography competition, and I also participate in a state-level poster drawing competition organized by Good Shepherd Service. I got second place in a poster drawing competition, and the poster I designed was made into a calendar as a sign of appreciation from the organizer. Without wasting time, let me tell you some of my favorite books. The first one is Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. The book tells of a future society where only certain books can be owned and others will be burned. A firefighter starts reading in a secret and discovers an underground rebellion carried out to protect literature. The second one is Anne of Green Gables. It is a 1908 novel by Canadian author Lucy Maud Montgomery. Written for all ages, the novel tells how Anne lived her life with Cuthbert at school and in the city. Then, the third is A List of Cage by Robin Rowe. It is about how the friendship of Adam and Julian can help Julian in many ways, so that their friendship can save Julian from all his problems. And the second last is The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. Andy is a daughter of a politician. She has a plan and she always sticks to it, until a political scandal cancels her pre-filled summer internship and brought her and Dad back to the same house for the first time in years. Suddenly, she was doing something completely out of her habit as a dog walker doing a hunt with his dad. But here's the problem. Can she? The final one is my favorite book, which is The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak. The Book Thief was published by Australian author Marcus Zuzak in 2005. Book thieves use children's charm, freedom, and history to grab the reader's attention. The Book Thief tells the story of a girl named Lisa Meminger. After the death of her brother and departure of her mother, Lisa lives with her foster parents, Hans and Rosa Hilberman, in Nazi Germany. When Hans realized Lisa could not read, he began teaching him to read and write. After being able to read, she could not resist the urge to read more books. Lisa was desperate to take the leftover books from the book burning ceremony by the Nazis after the ceremony was over. She finds solace from the horror around her by stealing books from the mayor's house to learn new words. The story of Lisa's life and her love of books leads her to meet Max Vandenberg, a Jew who flees to avoid a massacre. Lisa considers Max as his own brother, but Max can stay with them because of the Second World War. After the Second World War, everything was destroyed and only Lisa survived. Lisa had to live with her Rudy's family. 2 years later, in 1945, Lisa helped Rudy's father in a sewing shop. Suddenly, a man came. The man was Max. After a few years, Lisa finally became a book writer and succeeded with a book that told her life in the past. And that's how the story ended. As for the lesson of this book, Lisa the Book Thief reminds us that books are the door that can open our perspective to the world. In addition, while Lisa, who is illiterate and difficult to read but still keeps trying to read, what about us? The book also teach us that every word will be inspiring if our eyes can speak what they want to say, and as we take advantage of every knowledge we gain. That's all for me. Thank you.